Oh, rejoice. It's not still watch. It's just a magic printing press of magicness. Okay, torch out. Gondian auto printer manual. Oh, it's the Gondians. Gondian auto printer manual. Using your auto printer is a two-step process. Loading your headline article. Printing is as easy as opening a hatch and placing your desired article in the machine. Once the auto printer is loaded, it will animate and begin pumping out copies with either the ink reservoir or paper hopper until the ink reservoir or the paper hopper is empty. Step 2, endless profit. Now your exceptional journalism will be ready for delivery to your vast readership. You'll need it with the amount of broadsheets this thing will print. Broadsheets. That's a cool term. I don't know what it means, but I assume it means that the paper is broad. And rather than just being a pamphlet. And because it's so broad, it needs to be folded. Which is why newspapers are folded. Here you pass your eyes over a Gondian report concerning the Shadow Curse. Landmarks are sketched quite expertly, with special attention paid to areas where the curse hangs thickest. Let's see, it is a geography unsalvageable, High Artificer. The curse's ambiguity makes it inscrutable as well as deadly. It is the shared belief amongst our party that this area be designated as, quote, imperative to avoid, unquote, on Gondian maps, and for all further expeditions to be summarily halted, discontinued, and not reconsidered thereafter. That is a Gondian research. I wonder if it's propaganda, because, that'd be a good way to hide the absolute situation. What is this one here for? Disorders of the nerves. Right. That keeps showing up. It's not funny is a thing that we just got. Gondian research reports, probably the same one that we just got as well. And wolves in sheep's clothing. Baldur's Mouth Gazette. And there's some more Burks here. Let's see what any of that is. It's not funny. Let's read that one. I don't care who keeps messing with the printer and adding mistakes to our editions. I'll dock all of your pay if it doesn't cease immediately. Yeah, this guy needed to be ousted in the first place. Gondian research report is the same one, most likely. Yes, it is. And we got a new thing, wolves in sheep's clothing. This article weaselly words. We've a terrible tale about you, potentially. Oh, it's another one. Public danger. Wait, can I just choose how people see me? Is that what this is? You can choose, because they're printing something else right now, I think. I think that's the implication. Oh, this is blank? Baldur's Mouth Gazette, DR issue 92. Why is it blank? What's going on? That's weird. It's the 92 issue, which means it's the Water Ganassi doing Water Ganassi things. Let's see what else we find.
Always room for more.
Curse Breakers or Curse Makers is that thing over there. Alright, so, Journey Through the Jungle, read it. Approachable East, read it. This is another... Oh no, this is the thing that I was reading. Queen of Kingpins. Seems the Flaming Fist Mercenary Company has compiled a great deal of information on Nine Fingers and her crew, known as the, quote, Guild, unquote. Some heavy named Tusgrond. Some heavy person, or not as in fat, but as in heavyweight. Again, you know what that means. Some heavy named Tusgrond, guarding some entrance the Fist are intrigued by. In fact, a very detailed account of the Guild's muscle, and you note a tide of derision from the Fist. Evidently, they don't find Tusgrond and criminals like him too bright. Not the sharpest scalpel in the surgeon kit. But Nine Fingers, of her, they write in sullen, fearful tones. Oh, verification, that's the most important thing. Notice of termination. Dear Mrs. Fowles, while the mouth likes to nurture an atmosphere of open and honest debate within our newsroom, we draw the line at conspiracy, intimidation, and libelous behavior. Yeah, that's many lines to draw, which is, I suppose, it's good to do. But anyway, you have become and are fostering a toxic, unjournalistic presence in the workplace, and while it brings me no joy, you've left us no choice. I do not accept your resignation. You are fired without pay, effective immediately. Any further harassment of myself, our staff, or any of our generous benefactors will force my hand in pursuing criminal action for Edvard Needle. Now, who was her, Mr. Fowles? Or Mrs. Fowles? I don't know that we've talked to her. She may have been the journalist that we found outside. I would have to look at the footage again. Remember that first journalist that we found? Yeah. Anyway, for the editor's desk that looks like it never went to print, there's a sickness in our city, dear readers. This is from Holly Fowles. Yeah, it nibbles on the council's ear in private audience chambers. It clangs around our streets in still automatons, and it whispers sweet nothings to the pages of this very broadsheet. We read about this. Yeah. She was resigning. That's where we read it. And here, the watch and still watch. That's the interesting things about the watch itself and public works. Oh, public works is the most important thing. Yeah, that's what that is. And curse breakers or curse makers. This article, Weaselly Words, weaves a terrible, terrible reputation. So we do have access to a bunch of things. Okay, I'm going to send all this. I don't know why that gazette is empty, but we're going to pretend it isn't. And I'm just going to sort by type and get everything back into order. Are we sneaking?
All right.
We don't need to sneak.
To skulk about.
We're good. We're good. We need to... I thought there was a door there. There isn't. We need to save the game, for one, because we're about to do printing.
You approach the printer, noting its ink splots and intricate cogs. Before you can get closer, however, it begins to speak.
Oi! Gormless! Over here! Thought I recognized you. Dolly, Dolly, Dolly was right. You aren't much of a looker.
What? Dude, you don't. How do you know Dolly?
We both love cheeky words. She does all the shouting, I do the writing. This is my paintbrush. I make sure everything that's in those big, ugly article blocks becomes fine printed artistry. I'm a master pensman, I am. Dolly can't stop talking about you. Hero this, hero that, hero here, hero there. Hello, hero. You know, there's some absolute filth about you in tomorrow's edition. Seeing as you were kind enough to free Dolly, how's about I do you a favor? Why don't we change the headline? We can load up something a bit less damaging for your reputation.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, Dolly was the sprite. What are they called? Fairies. Well, the fairy was the fairy that was in the in one of the magic lanterns that we had. The only one that we could basically open and let go. The fairy inside from. So, how do we do that?
Well, first I've got to release the old nasty top story. Look there. Now. You've got to find a new article to replace it.
And I have found it. But I'm still going to ask because I want to hear your sweet, sweet voice. Where can I find the stuff to print a new broadsheet?
Listen, mate, I'm already doing you a favor. I'm sure you can figure it out yourself. As the old saying goes, ours is not to wonder why. Ours is but to print or die. Or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you've returned. Ready to sow some discord?
I think discord may mean conversation rather than, you know, the other meaning. Yeah, absolutely.
How delightful.
And here we have a public danger. Celebrate the brave heroes who slew General Ketherick. I think that's the only option that we have, I think. The editor will be in for a surprise tomorrow, I say. Also, where's the thing? You put it over here and I didn't pick it up.
Paper's printing right now, pal. Should be on the streets tomorrow.
Can't I get a version? I wanted to get a version.
What path lies before me?
Yeah, the editor is gonna get a surprise tomorrow. The editor's dead. There's no surprise there. Very dead. Unless something happens. I'm not sure. What is that? Embrace modernity. Oh, yeah. I remember that. There's also a barricade there. Cutest cat you've ever seen. Is a thing. Wait, is that a... Was that a printing thing? It was. This article about the humdrum of Baldur's Gate doesn't talk about your arrival in the city. Oh, that's cool. We didn't do that, obviously, but that is cool. And another empty gazette. Ooh, what's this? Embrace modernity. Right. Yeah, we read this before. Unless, wait. Printing division. The dry run of new Enchanto automated printing press was a complete success and will be switching immediately to broadsheet production on that shiny new device. And none of your bitching about how it might be possessed by a spirit, because of course it's possessed by a spirit. Deal with it. We not only print the news, we are the news. Edvard Needle, editor-in-chief, now dead. So figure things out. And none of his records will be kept because I'm stealing everything. Not that it matters, because we know it doesn't. You know, in the sense of, you know, I'm literally taking all the records. And all of your bottles.
What's in here?
In the wicker basket, what do we have? Make big money by trading with adventurers. This article's shining commendation of your deeds and alliances could do wonders to your reputation if you put to print. Oh, no. This was the good one. Well, it doesn't matter, but it is funny. It literally does not matter. I don't... unless it gave me like twice the money, and even then it wouldn't matter, because it doesn't do that. It'd probably give me like a 5% discount or something. I do wonder, but there it is. We got to see everything, which was not everything, but that's the important thing, is seeing all the things. Yeah, I didn't open those books. How bad of me. What is this? The Folly and the Fall. For one season only, see the play that sent El Turel's Everlight Theater into chaos. The sharp-tongued traveling troupe presents The Folly and the Fall, a tragedy in 4 parts. Of lost Netheril, that great wizarding empire in humanity's age of wonder. Of the great mage Karsus, his brief and terrible godhood, and the ruin he wrought. Of Netheril's fall, 1,000 years of shade and Char's subversion. Of Netheril return, and its shadow falling upon the land. Penned by the great bard Bragan Feg, The Folly and the Fall tells the true story of the flying Netherese city and its dramatic return after 1,000 years in exile on Char's Plane of Shadows. That is a big run-on sentence. See the climatic battle above Myth rendering in stunning detail thanks to the finest thaumaturges on the coast. Direct on your village green as the sharp-tongued traveling troupe makes its transit to Baldur's Gate. See it now, or face 1,000 years of sorrow. That's, I think, the tone that it was going for. Although I can't make it justice. Was this the Pirates, Corsairs of Luskan? Yeah. We're not dealing with Luskan. Let them be. Luskan sucks. Although the adventures there may be nice. Also, I didn't do one thing, and I saw it, and I didn't do it. There was a place. Where is it? This. We can destroy that barricade. I was gonna say that.
Time for some bloody work.
You're just attacking some planks. Don't worry about it. Can you do damage to them? Because I think I was literally missing them. Yeah, for a moment there I thought this was going to be an alternative way in here, and I was going to kick myself, I suppose, for not finding it. I don't believe it's possible to do this peacefully, unless you're invisible. You could do that. You could absolutely do that. I don't want to do that. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. I enjoy the fighting and the... Now I know. Now I know what the Still Watch is about. They shouldn't be after me either. And also, that motherfucker is dead. You know, it's a good thing. I did good. Let's talk to the people upstairs. Save the game, because this is the first time. Hello. See, no guards. Security first? No. Dang it. Why are you aggressive? Oh, you are a guard. Sorry. I'm sorry about this. I mean, I'm not, but... I did want to avoid... Nice critical miss, but not nice, actually. Because it was the good attack. I did want to avoid fighting up here. Wait. I killed the wrong person. Let's reload. Right.
With haste.
So who needs killing? It's not you. That's the I saw somebody with a lot of health. Where are you?
Battle favors the fear.
You are out there. Okay, so Gilladel does the murder like this. The problem is this is outside, and of course, there's guards. Now, it could be that every guard in the city is aggressive. In which case, I'm just gonna end the turn here. In which case, I am 100% safe scumming. Because I'm not about that. I don't want that. I am glad that we got to see this and all that, but I have disadvantage here because I'm so close and I still have 90%. Brilliant. 56. Lovely. Lovely. 3 hits.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Miss.
I will ascend.
And there we go. Now,
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
I'm sorry, are you gonna arrest me? No. Yeah, just can't take that. Dude, I literally, I mean, whatever. They don't have anything.
160. Okay.
She's good, she's good. Okay, we have Still Watcher here.
Be vigilant, citizen.
Thank you. Yeah, you're very not vigilant. So there you go. That solves it. We have probably completed that quest for 1. Obtained the Nether Stones, yes. We didn't complete the quest. Stop the presses. We swapped tomorrow's paper shoot. Oh, okay, so I think I need to sleep for this thing to happen. Which I think, yeah, it's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm just coming back over here because I am pretty certain I forgot. I am pretty certain I forgot about the wooden planks. That's actually, I think, one of my biggest fears in this game is moving on from having found a detected, like a thing. Ooh, what's that? Sort of perception check. And then just I never check on it. But I don't believe that has ever happened. I also may be mistaken about what I found, but I definitely remember finding something. There it is. I told you. Oh my god. It didn't matter in the end. But I was right. I was right. It was just a key. And if you spotted it, if you were like, oh yeah, you were missing that, Colonel, you're terrible, then yeah, there's your relief. Anyway, let's go to sleep, I think.
What do we do about it?
Well, it may not happen when we sleep. So maybe we're not going to sleep, but I'm definitely going to try. So we save, we go to camp, and we go to sleep. We have completed the quest. Was it worth it? Edvard threatened to ruin our reputation, so we ruined him. Today's paper should instead cover his demise. I thought it... Okay, I thought it would cover, you know, our nice things. Does anybody want to talk about that? Gale, you didn't hear anything.
What's on your mind?
How amazing you look on that. That's what's in my mind. Let's go to the Gazette. Although I probably will change Lae'zel and Will for Jaheira and Gale, because we have things to do.
Indeed, paragons of virtue. But there's another hero too.
Where can I get a Gazette? I wonder.
Making their story.
No time to chat, mate, sorry. Since Gortash donated this printing machine, we've had ridiculous volume to shift.
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, it's the Hear Ye little kids. There's one up here for sure. Or there was one.
Wide berth of the gallows, please, for your own sake. Interference with Baldur's Gate property will be dealt with swiftly and hard.
There you are.
You're in the broadsheet. Want a copy?
Yeah.
It's all yours.
Thank you. Is this Estra Stir? She's here. I actually thought she was outside, but in the Worm's Rock. But no, she's here. Celebrate the brave heroes who slew General Catherick! Complete with artist's impressions. And that's us, I think? Chef, no, maybe. Chef Rovier gives kitchen pest control advice. I did that. Throw a fire on the wine. Do your bit how to fight the absolute threat at home. Conscription plan scrapped thanks to Steelwatch reserves. Fist reserve or refuse to investigate sewer stench reports again. They know what that is, though. A retrospective on the life and works of our late editor, Edvard Needle. There it is. We did it. And you get all sorts of funny things, I'm sure, with the other ones. But that's for you to explore in your own playthrough. Estra!
Can you believe the injustice? Our beloved editor falls in the line of duty, and they don't give me this job. Disgusting.
They didn't? Then who did they give it to? I need to go back in.
Submit.
Man, these guys just going around make such a racket. Not to anybody outside. I would imagine... Yeah, it's probably one of the... Wait, there's a new person. It's Malik! Of course. Of course they did. Of course it's Malik. Hey, Celine.
Busy, busy, busy. Huh?
Yeah. Still can't go into the elevator. I don't know what that is. That pouch... Oh. Curious. That's the body. They left a pouch. But not the still guard. Huh. Yeah, Malik.
Too busy to chat, civilian. I have a paper to run. The truth will finally be spread.
The truth will spread. Is that was that correct accent? I don't think that is. He's afraid. There's something going on with his with everything. It may be me for all I know, but there we go.
Father Logan's
yeah.
Can't write a bloody shopping list at the minute with all these eyes on me.
No, that's the previous line. Now you don't have eyes. There's nobody here. Perfect. All right, let's go back to camp. Say goodbye to Will.
And just when things were warming up.
Say hello to Jaheira.
As you wish.
Say goodbye. Much... I don't like it, but say goodbye to Lae'zel.
Very well. I'll keep watch until you call on me.
Please do. And say hello to Gale.
Lead on.
Ah. And also, he has a level up. Now, we should take care of his level up. It's gonna be Naked Gale time. Told you. 4 class features. This is level 11, so it's only one level up that he has. He's got level 6 spell, and he can gain spells. What are we gonna get? Arcane Gate. Create 2 linked teleportation portals. Concentration. Chain Lightning. Circle of Death. Sculpt a massive sphere of entropic energy around a creature. Devastate the target and all surrounding creatures. For what? 86. It's a massive sphere. Create undead. Raise a corpse as a heinous mummy that fights at your side. Mummies are good. But, let's see what else. Disintegrate. Never use that. Unless they change the rules. Shoot a thin green ray from your finger. If the 10d6 plus 40 force damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, it disintegrates it, or disintegrates into a crumbling ash. It doesn't say anything about destroying its inventory. I think we have a disintegrate spell. Eye Bite, we definitely have a spell. Your eyes become black corridors, yeah. Flesh to Stone, we also have plenty of those spells. Global of Invulnerability, we also have those. Oh, we don't have this one. Otiluk's freezing sphere, at least that I know. Create a ball of churning ice that can be launched instantly to generate a frosty explosion or stored for later. Oh, that's lovely. Kind of want that. We also have Sunbeam, which is pretty awesome. Otto's Irresistible Dance, we have that. Or at least we have a drink that makes it. Wall of Ice. Raise a wall of solid ice that deals 10d6. Yeah, to anyone standing on its way. In its way. When the ice is broken, it leaves behind a cloud of frigid air that deals 10d6 again per turn to creatures within. I am a fan of Chain Lightning and these two. I'll go with those. And that's it. And we can prepare spells, but we don't really need to. Do we need to? Probably. Would I say Chain Lightning or... I'll just go with Chain Lightning. If I want the orb in preparation, I'll do that. I only have one spell, level 6 spell slot anyway, so... Yeah, it's a good combination. Accept. Goodbye, Naked Gale. Let's see. He's naked here as well, so it's just... It's all sorts of... The game is all sorts of confused. Do not worry about it. Now, I need... Well, to look after our inventory. Let's do that. And there we go. So, a similar build to what we had Jaheira doing, although I don't know if I had her doing this. I'm now going to try to focus her, or try to get her to attack illuminated enemies. And for Gale, a little bit of a different build, because now he has an amulet that has +2 bonus to spell DC, and basically everything here is meant to add to his spell save DC. Can I see that? Can I see it from here? No, it's K, right? Oh, also he needs to... Yeah. 22 spell save DC. It's not too shabby at all. Not shabby at all. No, this still doesn't work like that. It's very, very... It's a shame. I tell you, it's a shame. But it should, because it's in it. It's in that. Either way, we're learning new spells. And I should be able to learn all of the spells now, because I don't believe there's any in this game that are more than spells higher than level 6. So 2,400 gold to learn 9 new spells. I got a bunch of them, but I also know all of them. So, you know, know as in I know what I want, so I don't need to prepare them or anything. And yeah, spent a bunch of money on the new spells, even though it's funny because, you know, you can choose to sell the new spells that you have. Ooh, there's something here. Oh yeah, it's that, right. You can choose to sell the new spells that you have in the form of scrolls, or you can choose to spend money to learn them, which is the opposite of selling. There you go, pretty awesome. Also, yeah, I gave him the Infernal Rapier just because of +1 save DC, instead of the staff that is here, actually, as it turns out. Anyway, that's it. Let's get out of here. We're back over here. So, what missions do we have with Jaheira? Well, we have one very close to here, right? Well, we should go to Loroakan first. Or we should... You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go over there to the Wine Festival building, because I know for a fact I didn't explore it. There was a murder, and I was too afraid. Also, that mailbox has things that I didn't loot. That's the Elf Song mailbox. We can even see Elf Song Tavern. It doesn't have a name though. But yeah, let's read their correspondence. Rat Trouble. They did have Rat Trouble. Not for long though. References upon request for Duke Stelmane. Oh, she dead. This is from Sir Grousel. My lady, events in the Gate Underworld are moving fast, and I'm sorry to say that the Shield organization is unraveling. That young lout Gortash has cut our legs out from under us. 9 Fingers is no help, and the Zents just think it's funny. As for me, my lady, I think I've climbed to the top of Gortash's hit list. I can't help or protect you any further. My advice is to write the nights off, hunker down in your upper city mansion, and hire whatever muscle you can to guard it. Farewell, it's been an honor. And she died. Municipal sanitation notice. We know what these are. We know. Oh, yeah. And also, we need to go to Dammon because of the Infernal Iron that we collected. There's many things. There's many things that we need to do. This is interesting. Did the game used to do this? Or is it a special thing to Baldur's Gate where... to Baldur's Gate as in the city, where their bodies actually get dispatched? Because it didn't happen. It did not happen at all in the other places. Preparations, be prepared. Ooh, I can take that. You see that? Steal. What? Have I been... Okay, well, I won't steal these. From Onter to Highberry household, stock is exactly where it needs to be. All preparations have been perfectly fashioned just so. Weather's looking jush with a bunch of spaces. The festival's going to be beautiful day, a beautiful day for a bottle, mark my words. Once we're finished, we'll make sure to leave our agreed percentage in a secure location nearby for your distribution to charity. Been an absolute pleasure working with you both. From Onter. And a gift note here. Dearest Cora and Roger from Hoops, what a pity that I cannot make it to your celebration. I've sent my best aged wine in my stead so that you may celebrate without me. Stored it in the basement, and it'll age like, well, you know. Yeah, what will it age like? What is the well, you know? Sweat-stained note. A letter scrawled in an unsteady, lopsided hand. Lovely home you've got here, Mrs. Highberry. Lovely husband, lovely orphans in your care. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Perfectly lovely. You take care now. All right.
Highberry Townhouse.
So what is the townhouse? Got Belladonna, Autumn Crocus. I'll take those. We got a hatch. Okay, that's promising. We got wine rack. Molly the orphan.
Thank you for helping Cora. I couldn't do any of this without her.
Did I help Cora? I did! She's here!
I am so glad that monster was stopped.
Oh, me too, my love. Me too.
And we got money for it. I like money for it. Also, I am carrying a little bit too much. There you go. Thank you. I mean, I don't mind the money. I don't really need it.
Thank you for saving Cora. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Sorry for the trauma and all that.
I am so glad.
Oh, me too, my love.
Yeah. She just says the same thing. My bad. Oh, sorry. Was that mine? I think that was mine. A modest guide to the Sword Coast wine. I don't believe I've seen that. And everything else is owned. An Aspen Lamentation there. Okay, what is this thing? A Sommelier's Guide. There you go. You can read that if you want, but we know what it is. It's a guide. If only all books could summarize what they are. Actually, most of them do. I'm being unfair. So, I don't know. Yeah, we're still looking for that mythical place that can be accessed from Damon's basement. There's a tear-stained letter here. Dear Cora from Fist Ephron, I've tried to write this twice now, and I think it's best to be plain. Jasek is dead. Drow and Hobgoblin tore through our ranks, burned Joaquin's rest to ash. Whatever you tell Molly, just make sure she knows her daddy's the bravest man who ever lived. May Helm watch your hearth and home. And I'm sure the names match up with the fists that we saw. No, didn't mean to do that. Match up with the fist that we saw there. And this is from Jasek. Thank you, Cora, for taking Molly under your wing. I wish there was another way that I could stay and look after her myself. But when the fist calls, I have to answer. I'll be back before you know it. I'm sure I've got Ephron looking out for me after all. Oh, yeah, I didn't read those in the right order, but it kind of hits differently in that mode, doesn't it? In that order. Are these beds occupied, I wonder? Because that one doesn't look very occupied to me. This is their house, right? A dusty prayer book. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We have seen that before. And another one. Mutton chop is up here.
Can you believe it? I thought this would be a civilized event.
Yeah, with all the wine. I mean, I suppose it's not yeah. People were being quite rowdy, though. With it, well, rowdy might not be the word. They were drinking too much. They were definitely exceeding their capacity, I suppose. Which is fine enough, but if it is that kind of event, but I don't know if it was that kind of event. And we just have rooms up here, nothing much. No secrets either. Ooh, I take that back. There's a silver key. An elaborate key, bladed with silver. I'll take that. Comfortable red shirt. Yeah, we've seen those. Although, I mean, we could take that, but it doesn't matter. Where does that key go? Not up here. Well, there's the hatch. Do not forget the hatch, Colonel. Yeah, we're down here. Oh, we didn't come here either. There's a wine cellar key. Oh my god, there's keys all over the place. Which means the key that I got is not the wine cellar key. Something else. Okay. So no secrets. Let's go to the wine cellar. Oh yeah, it's locked. There we go. There's a ball. There's a torch in my hand as well. Please, somebody perception succeed. I think it's a secret.
Something over there.
It is. Highberry strongbox key. And this is the strongbox, isn't it? There we go. We have a potion of flying. Third potion of flying. Elixir of universal resistance. That one is not the first, but it is very good. And we're gonna use that on the last boss. Or the credits, depending on whether I am capable of identifying the last boss as being the last boss. Because if you don't know, this game has Baldur's Gate, then you think Ketheric is the last boss, and then joke's on you! It's actually the avatar of Merkel? Was it Merkel, or is it a different god? It's yeah. Ben, you thought that was the last boss. No, it isn't. Okay, so we're moving. Merchant's Almanac, the Coastway, a bunch of gold. Perception failed.
A trap.
And a trap, apparently. Maybe a trap chest. Rather than a trap outright. Okay, what are we getting here? The Coastway. Oh, it's about routes, merchant routes and whatnot. Ooh, also, this landscape. It is a trap chest. Okay. Success, obviously. Don't have the key for this.
Right tool will do the trick.
Difficulty class 15. Not too shabby. Just for a gold ingot. And 258 gold. Also no key for this. But also no trap. Required a 20. I rolled a 20. Not a natural one. For less gold than the other. Yeah, I'll take some of the gold. Alright. That was that down here. We robbed them. But don't worry. They're not gonna realize that. Because they're not programmed to go down to the basement. So, I'll see you later, I suppose?